नमस्कार दोस्तों, मैं जावेद अख्तर और आप देख रहे हैं रॉयल पत्रिका। आज हम मौजूद हैं करबला के मैदान में। जैसा कि आप सभी को पता है, शहीद खामनाई साहब की जो शहादत है, उनको 40 दिन पूरे हो चुके हैं। उनकी जो श्रद्धांजलि है, उनको श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करने के लिए जो है यहाँ पर काफ़ी जो है खुसूसी मेहमान जो है आए हुए हैं। और उनसे उन्होंने क्या कहा कि जो है वो भी हम जानेंगे। इस पूरी वीडियो में आप बने रहिए।
They got a lot of problems, so they wanted to achieve whatever they couldn't get it through war. They wanted to achieve it through negotiation, but they understood that through negotiation they cannot get it, and they are actually, I think, they don't know Iran and they don't know the world, and they think that everything is a business. But
तो इन वज़ीयत केंद्र चीज़ों में भी नहीं हुआ कि उम्मीद या ज़िंदा रहे।
actually, our relationship with India rooted to 5,000 years, and we connected to India by cultural, education, philosophy, civilization. And I say this is what our supreme leader was saying. If you want to know the history of Iran deeply, he was asking me, you have to study the history of India deeply. As well as if you want to know, anyone wants to know the history of India deeply, he has to know the history of Iran deeply. This means that these two countries, these two nations are connected each to other, and so our relationship is based on a lot of virtues, which I spoke about it in my speech. And now at the moment also, thanks God, the relationship between Iran and India is very good relationship, very strong, and I believe that our relationship after the war will be more stronger and more deep. Case 40 years ago, and maybe it was not 40 but 37 years ago, Iran mentioned clearly, frankly, that the nuclear weapons is not part of our doctrine, military doctrine. And according to the religious statement, which we call it fatwa of our supreme leader and religious leader, that having nuclear weapons is haram, which means it's forbidden. Iran never ever wanted to have nuclear weapons. Now Iran doesn't want to have nuclear weapons, as well as Iran doesn't have any will to have it in the future. So this is forbidden according to our religion, according to our supreme leader, according to our maraja. And they know that Iran doesn't want to have it. If Iran wanted to have nuclear weapons, he could do it, but didn't want to have it. And just only they don't have any justification for initiating the war. They mention nuclear weapons. Iran doesn't have, and they know. Even today, Garoussi mentioned Iran doesn't have nuclear weapons. It doesn't want to have it. They know this one, but time by time they raise this case because they don't have anything else.